Will time make my ex miss me or forget about me? Only people that are diagnosed with an ailment like amnesia may totally forget someone that they had an important relationship with in the past, or a person that made an impact in their lives. After watching this video, click the link in the video description to download our free guide on the 5 secret checklists living happily ever after. If the relationship significantly affected you, touched you, or changed the way you think about yourself, you always remember it. Your ex missing you or forgetting about you mainly depends on the bond that you both shared while you were in the relationship. It's actually very likely that they think about you from time to time, because moving on is not the same as forgetting about you. The only way you can judge the way your ex-partner may be feeling is by weighing the way the relationship played out and how both of you felt in the relationship, and most importantly, the way the relationship came to an end. You should watch this video to have an idea about the way your ex may be feeling. Was the feelings and emotions one-sided? If your partner was the person who was pursued in the course of the relationship, it might have been easy for them to forget you. In this scenario, the relationship involved little to no effort or commitment on one side. However, if the relationship was mutual, both of you were a part of it. While you and your ex might want to forget the rough patches, the good times are probably pleasant memories for both of you. No relationship is perfect. Every couple has their ups and downs from time to time. It's well known that relationships have good times and bad times, and it can be fun to remember the good times when you're reminiscing. If both of you spent a long time together. Couples who tend to spend a lot of time together on a regular basis don't forget those important moments. Even if they don't think of them every day, similar situations make them think about you. Instances like your ex walks down the street and passes a Mexican restaurant where you two had a romantic date. You remember you at that moment. The same thing can happen to you. Things that tend to be not so important often end up being the things that remind people of one another, especially if you spent a great deal of time together. On the other hand, if you rarely saw or interacted with your ex, they might not have a great deal to remember. Sometimes memories require a different kind of trigger before we think about someone we no longer see or keep in contact with. For example, he might remember you if prompted by something someone says around him, or if he sees an old picture of you two randomly. Mode of interaction when both of you couldn't be together. When a person is an important part of your life, it's normal that you want to connect with them even when you're not in the same space. You might have called or texted each other, written letters or emails, talked via video calls. Each of these interactions creates a shared memory. He might stumble across an old text and think fondly of you. Don't underestimate the value of connecting romantically through social media networks. Think about all of the popular dating sites or apps. Internet dating allows people to get to know one another in a profound and intimate way. It's a way to stay connected even when you can't be together as much as you'd like. If you often work together to achieve common goals, even if you didn't stay together in the same house, your ex will most certainly remember the times when you worked together to accomplish something. That success you achieved together will always be in their head, even when you're no longer together. Anytime they build on that success or something related to it comes up, they remember how you achieved those first steps together. It can even be something as simple as setting up a garden together. Things like that can be harder than you think, so they create a feeling of shared success. If both of you weathered the storm together. If the two of you faced a major life crisis together, you have shared memories that you both retain for most, if not all of your lives. A life challenge mostly brings a relationship together, but also tears it apart sometimes. In either case, it is significant to both people involved. You remember it and so does your ex-partner. If you reconnect, you can bring it up and you both have different memories of the event to share with each other. This should reinforce the fact that the time you spent together was significant, real, and impactful for both of you. Human beings have the capacity to change one another's lives for the best. Now, click the link in the video description to download our free guide on the 5 secret checklists living happily ever after. Also, let us know your thoughts in the comment section and don't forget to like and share.